Welcome to crocodilemtg. Hello everyone and welcome back to game number 4. We are currently on the draw. We are playing Esper Control today in Standard. We are currently at a 3-0 record, and I think this hand is really good. We're going to keep this hand. This deck has just absolutely overperformed. I think this is a great style of control. Has a very standard feel, but it's just absolutely great as far as the removal. It's built really well, and I can see why it's been doing so well lately in Standard. I feel very comfortable with this deck. So our opponent leaves with a Watery Grave tapped, and I feel like this is probably a mirror match because of how good this deck is. So we're going to lead with a Watery Grave tapped as well. Yeah, and it looks like we're playing against Esper as well. So they're probably Thought Erasering us, which they'll probably just take the Absorb here because I don't really see a whole lot of anything else they would want to take. They don't care about this Moment of Cravings. They don't really care about the Mortify. The Mortify can hit Search for Escanta, but that's about it. So we'll see what our opponent does here. Our opponent tapped. Okay, so they're going to play out the Search. Alright, we drew Teferi per turn. So I'm going to lead with this tapped. Our opponent probably was trying to protect their Search from... I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. They were probably trying to protect their Search from a Thought Eraser from us, which it's going to work, and they're probably going to Thought Eraser here, but, you know, double Mortify. I could see them just taking the Teferi now, leaving the Absorb in our hand. We don't have the mana to cast it, but we're going to take out this Search for Escanta with one of our Mortifies. If I saw this hand from my opponent, I would probably take the Teferi. I think the Planeswalkers are just too powerful in this deck. Yeah, and our opponent does take that. They leave whatever they found with this Surveil on top. And now I'm just going to Mortify this. I'm not going to wait for our opponent to untap. We can't play anything else out of our hand, so... We'll see if our opponent's on the Karn build. They might just run out of Karn here. And we have nothing but a negate in hand. This is rough. Alright, so our opponent's going to draw 2, which is fine. I'm hoping our opponent just runs a Teferi into this negate. It doesn't look like they're going to. So I'm going to negate this here. I'm going to protect our Contempt. And hopefully we just draw a land. Alright, we drew another Teferi. This is definitely rough now for us. So our opponent is going to play out the Teferi now. And now we're in a rough spot. We are very behind. We're not drawing the lands we need. Our opponent with their Teferi on board. We're just drawing Kaya's Wrath. This is not where we want to be with this deck. Alright, our opponent flashing back Chemist's Insight. And now, I don't see an end in sight. If we draw, we're going to wait until next turn. And if we don't draw a land, and we don't draw a land. I just think Teferi's too much card advantage. I don't think we can do anything about this. We might just have to go the game too. There's just no way. Drawing 2 cards a turn, there's no way our opponent doesn't have stuff to protect their Teferi. This is such heartbreak. If we don't draw a land next turn, I'm just going to concede. Oh my gosh. Turn 8, and we only saw 3 lands, and they were all in our opener. Alright, so same as last time. I'm bringing these Thief of Sanities, these Duresses, the Eldest Reborn, cut 1 Contempt, Kaya's Wrath, 2 of the Absorb, and the Moment of Cravings. Maybe we want the Hostage Taker just to kind of possibly steal a Thief of Sanity. I could see that over the Warrant Warden. Alright, we just have to be diligent. Oh, wait. We don't want these cries. Oh, that was a mistake. We probably want that. We probably want... No, we probably want this and an Absorb. Okay, submit. Whew. Alright, Sort converting mana cost. So this is what we're going to run back. Is there something else on the side we want that I'm not seeing? What did we bring in last time? Thief of Sanities, the Duresses. Kaya's Wraths are all out. Maybe we want both these Hostage Takers. I mean, they're just another card at that point. I think I'm okay with this. Oh, if I would have left those cries in there, that would have been rough for us. Alright, so hopefully we draw some lands this game. I would like to play first. This hand doesn't have a lot of disruption. I think I want to mulligan. Oh, this is rough. So I'm going to mulligan again. This is not where we want to be. Yep, take our Teferi. Yeah, we're just drawing broke next turn with a Glacial Fortress. I guess the first hand would have been keepable. I was hoping to mulligan the 6 and hit some discard spells, either in the form of Duress or Thought Eraser, but it's just... So our opponent takes the Mortify here. They probably have something else, I'm assuming. Well, it feels like we're just gonna lose. If they have a Thought Eraser here, it just... I mean, we're on top deck mode at this point, so they're going to start being able to filter their draws. That being said, if we just go 5 cards to Teferi, maybe it's good enough. We'll ship it back to our opponent here. Trident Chemist's Insight might get us back into this game. So our opponent's probably flooded on lands, it seems like. And now they're going to Thought Eraser us. I think we're just going to Chemist's Insight here. Our opponent negates, so they're going to take our Teferi now. And now we're at the point where we're top decking. We can play this Thought Eraser, but I don't think we want to. I'm hoping they just throw out a Teferi here. An unprotected Teferi to this negate would be great, but... Alright, we're going to keep this Watery Grave in hand, I think. Maybe just play it. Next turn, if we draw a dud, we at least have this Watery Grave down. That way we can insight. They're going to flip their search for Azcanta next turn, which is kind of rough. Alright, so Thought Eraser down. Or Thief of Sanity down. Do I want to draw, or do I want to just throw this into a potential negate? Alright, so I'm going to do this now. Seems like we're going to get hit with a Thief of Sanity here, which isn't good for us. We have a cast down, but like that's the only thing we can hit here. So we're going to discard this Watery Grave. We'll see what our opponent does. Thought Eraser, but it just isn't enough. Our opponent now has Azcanta, Thief of Sanity. They just have all the card advantage they could ever want. And now we're just going to get the Thief of Sanity beats from our opponent. This deck is very good, but it's very difficult when you're on the receiving end of it. Possibly it's a Teferi? No, probably another Thief of Sanity. Is that our Thief of Sanity? Yeah, that was our Thief of Sanity. So I'm going to start here with a Duress. I guess I'm going to take the... Oh, this is just so rough for us. We have a negate. That's about it. Alright. I think after next hit, yeah, we just don't have anything. Not to deal with two Thief of Sanities. Our opponent's just going to start pulling way ahead on cards. What they reveal to their... They didn't reveal anything from the Azcanta? And our opponent has the Absorb. I'm just going to concede here. I guess I'll give it one more draw step. I think this is our own Teferi too. Yeah. Alright. Good game, opponent. Thank you so much for watching. Please go hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video.